Now another real highlight of tonight's banquet. Been trying for years to get these guys. You're going to really enjoy this because they're two of our very own from College of St. Francis, who didn't do bad this year either, winning the national title with 38 wins in their last 39 games under Gordy Gillespie. Well, two of his coaches, hey guys, can we have it a little bit quiet? We've got two of the fine coaches in that ball club with us tonight. You're going to enjoy this. Let me tell you first a little bit about these guys. Tony Delgado, one of the outstanding athletes, you've heard that many times, is said around this area, but he certainly was. At Lewis University, played baseball for Gordy, played basketball out there. He did some coaching at Lewis, went over with Gordy to help coach with the excellent baseball program at CSF. You saw the results this year. Tony Delgado and his partner tonight, a fella who has done something that I don't think anybody else in the history of baseball will ever do. He was with the Chicago Cubs in 1945 as their bullpen coach. He was with the White Sox in 1959 as their bullpen coach. He's been around Major League Baseball for so many years, and when he decided to continue in the baseball vein, you know he'd come to Joliet. It's the city of champs. He's up there with Gordy, has been for a lot of years now. A great combination. Joe Heinsen and Tony Delgado. Gentlemen, the podium is yours. Go, Joe.
Boys, I've been waiting all these years. My big chance, finally to get to interview Casey. This thing could be all over the United States. I might be syndicated, and here I am. I'm so nervous I forgot to bring a pen. Oh, thanks, Frank. Oh, jeez, I'm so nervous. I've known Jim for over 30 years, and I call him Frank. Please. Oh, this may be a Pulitzer Prize. Casey. Well, hi, Casey. I'm Tony Delgado, newspaper writer for the Joliet Herald.
Okay, what do you want?
Oh, I understand you got a bunch of young ball players on your team that nobody's ever heard of.
That's right.
Well, I've got a report on today's game, so could you give me the names of the players in your starting lineup?
Let's see, going around the infield, we have who's on first, what's on second, I don't know is on third.
Well, that's what I'm going to find out.
I just told you. Who's on first, what's on second, I don't know is on third.
Are you really the manager?
Why, certainly.
You sure you know the fellas' names?
Well, I should.
Then who's on first?
Yes.
Go ahead and tell me.
Who?
The guy on first.
Who?
The first baseman.
Who?
Have you got a first baseman?
Who is on first?
I'm asking you who's on first.
That's the man's name.
That's whose name?
Yes.
Listen, all I want to know is what's the guy's name on first base?
No, what's on second base?
I'm not asking you who's on second.
Who's on first?
I don't know.
He's on first.
Now, how did I get on third base?
You happen to mention his name.
Well, if I mention a third baseman's name, who should I say is playing third base?
No, who's playing first base?
I'm not asking you who's on first.
Who is on first?
I want to know what's the guy's name on third.
What's on second?
I'm not asking you who's on second.
Who's on first?
I don't know.
Who's on third?
Here I go again, back on third base.
Well, I can't change the names.
Can we try first base just one more time?
Don't mind if we do.
You do have a first baseman, though.
Certainly.
Now, every 2 weeks, when you pay him off, who gets the money?
Every dollar of it. Why not? The man's entitled to it.
Who is?
Yes.
So who gets it?
Sure he does. Sometimes his wife comes down and collects it for him.
Whose wife?
That's right.
All I want to know is what's the guy's name on first base?
Listen, how many times do I have to tell you what's on second?
I'm not asking you who's on second.
Who's on first?
I don't know. Third base. Listen, I've got an idea. Maybe we ought to get out of the infield and try the outfield for a change.
It's about time.
How about that fellow out there in left field?
Oh, we got a fine young player out there.
Will you tell me his name?
Why?
I just thought I'd ask you.
Well, I just thought I'd tell you.
Then tell me, who's playing left field?
I told you who's playing first base.
Stay out of the infield?
Maybe you should make up your mind.
I want to know what's the guy's name in left field.
Remember what's on
Can I put somebody's name down for left field?
Why?
Don't you need one?
Of course, and we got a dandy.
How come you won't tell me his name?
I've been trying to tell you his name. Why?
I just thought it'd be kind of nice to know him.
Well, you should know him. He's a fine young fellow. So's my center fielder. Maybe you'd like to know him.
I sure would. Let me have his name.
When?
Most any time would be okay with me.
When?
I'd like to find out sometime.
I just told you.
You just told me what?
No, I just told you when.
When what?
What do you mean, when what?
Now, how did I get in this mess? Oh, yes, with the name of your center fielder.
And I just told you.
When?
That's right.
Right or wrong, I'd still like to know what's the guy's name in center field.
What's the guy's name on second base?
I'm not asking you who's on second.
Who's on
I
third?
don't know third base. You know, I'm almost afraid to ask. Have you got anybody in right field?
Where?
In right field.
Where?
Do you know where center field's at?
Certainly I know where center field is.
Well, right field is just a little bit over that way.
Everybody knows that.
So who you got in right field?
No, who I got on first base.
What silly talk? Who I got on first base?
Well, he can't be all over.
Who can't be all over?
That's right, he's got his hands full at first base.
Who's got his hands full at first base?
See, now you're catching on.
I don't know from nothing, but I'd like to know the name of your right fielder.
Where is my right fielder?
How do I know where he's at? You won't even tell me who he is.
Because he's not who. And even if I told you who where was, it wouldn't help. Because you still don't know who is or where who is.
Could you repeat that answer?
I can't, I forgot the question.
You know, I'm not having any more luck in the outfield than I had in the infield.
I've been trying to tell you, but you're not catching on.
I'd like to find out who the rest of your guys are, but I'm almost afraid to ask.
You might just as well finish the job.
All right, have you got any pitchers on this team?
Wouldn't this be a fine team without any pitchers?
Will you give me the name of your starting pitcher for today?
Tomorrow.
How come you won't tell me today?
I'm telling you.
Then go ahead and tell me.
Tomorrow.
What time?
What time what?
What time tomorrow are you going to tell me who's pitching today?
Now listen, who is
If you say who's on first base, I'll scream.
Writers are all alike.
I just want to know what's the name of the pitcher.
What's on second?
I'm not asking you who's on second.
Who's on
I
third?
don't know third base. I'm getting the feeling I'm in the wrong kind of business.
Let's hurry it up. The game's about to start.
All right. How about your starting catcher for today?
Behind the plate, we've got nobody.
You've got nobody catching. How come?
Because nobody's able to do the job.
What about that Brewers catcher you paid $7 million last week for?
He's all right, but we're better off with nobody back there.
What if the batter swings and misses the ball?
Nobody's there to catch it.
Isn't that kind of rough on a plate umpire?
Doesn't make any difference to him.
Even if nobody's there to catch it.
That's right.
I wouldn't want to be an umpire for this team.
Are you sure you want to be a writer?
Once I figure out your screwy run-up, I'll be all right. All right. Now let's suppose I'm the catcher.
Okay.
Now I'm the catcher and tomorrow's pitching.
Oh, you finally got the pitcher's name right.
I don't believe it. Okay, now when tomorrow pitches the ball, and the guy at bat bunts the ball, I want to pick up the ball and throw him out at first base.
Yes.
So So I pick up the ball and I throw it to who?
That's right.
You mean I got something right, finally?
That's the first thing you said right.
I don't even know what I'm talking about.
That's all you have to do.
Is throw the ball to first base.
Certainly.
So who's got it?
Yes.
If I throw it to first base, somebody's got to get it.
Absolutely.
So who's got it?
Naturally.
Naturally?
Naturally.
Oh, so I throw the ball naturally.
You do nothing of the kind. You throw the ball to who?
Naturally.
That's right.
That's what I said.
No, you didn't.
Forget the food surprise. I just want to get out of here with my sanity. I quit your lineup is driving me goofy.
What did you say?
I said your lineup is driving me goofy.
Goofy? That's the name of my shortstop.
Thanks very much, guys. A tremendous job. A couple of great guys doing a fantastic job as we knew that they would. They've been their routine a long time.